so much for stopping by today. It's going to be awesome. I want to make sure you watch the entire video. Welcome, bosses. Welcome, bosses. Now, if you really want to grow your channel, really want to know why smaller channels cannot grow, you have to stick around for the entire video. I know that you're going to be pleased. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for stopping by. Love you all. Listen, I'm going to see you on the inside. There are going to be informative helps for you to grow. Failure is not an option. It's this series that we're in. It's a 5-part. You don't want to miss any of the 5 parts. So make sure you step on in. See you on the inside. All right. What's up, bosses? Thanks for tuning in today. Thanks for tuning in today. I'm so happy you stayed with me. You came back to join me. And guess what? I need for you to like. I need for you to comment. And I definitely want you on my team. I want you part of this awesome movement. Hit the subscribe button. And if we're really doing you good, could you please share our channel with others that you may know? But today is part two. Today is part 2 of our series about failure is not an option with YouTube. Why do so many people fail? Why do so many smaller channels fail on YouTube? Now, we've already covered, just give you a little snapshot of part 1. Why so many people fail. And I'm going to go back over there, but let me say this real quick. This is not in numerical order. Somebody asked me, what's the number 1 that you gave for part 1 really the number 1 reason why most channels don't fail? That's not the number 1 reason, but it is one of the 50 that I'm sharing with you. And there's probably a plethora of other channels that fail for different other reasons. I mean, we have billions of people on YouTube, and I'm telling you, many of them do not make it, okay? So this is evident fact. I keep my notes to keep me grounded, keep me sound, so that I will not just go off the handle, because I'm that girl. Sometimes I just start talking. Okay, so, but I want to be concise today. Just a little bit about why we fail. Number 1, I had said that small channels fail because we start worrying about how people feel about us. And we do. How do they feel about my channel? They don't like my channel. They didn't subscribe. They didn't comment. It's definitely about building your channel. It's definitely have to be a part of the process and your goals, but you cannot lose thought of that, okay? That's one of the things. You stop posting, you give up, you don't get in your niche, okay? So, but we're starting with number 2, part 2, part 2 today, and number 11, the reason why some fail, okay? And not all small channels fail. Some are doing well and growing. And so we want to keep that in mind. We're not bashing anybody. We're just here to encourage you to what? Grow. We're encouraging you, and we're really motivating you to get back in the saddle and ride. And that's just a little colloquialism for when people fall off the horse. The best way to cure that is to get back up on the horse and ride. Okay, so number 11. Number 11, you don't set a realistic goal. You have to be a goal setter, I believe, to be a good YouTuber. You have to set goals for your channel, and in the infancy stage, when you're a baby, you nurture it more, you watch over it more, you feed it more. As you grow, sometimes you may not do as much, but you still have to be agile, and you still have to be on top of it. But you didn't set a realistic goal. Number 12, poor editing in your videos and your graphics, and you don't have the music choices right, or you have copyright issues. That's a bad thing, okay? So you keep getting hit with those stumbling blocks, and that kind of get you off your kilter, and you decide that you don't want to do it anymore. you're frustrated. There are free music sites that you could go and download music. And Chime Master has a lot of those. If you're editing, I edit with Chime Master. Shout out to Chime Master. I edit with their software, and there are a lot of things that you could utilize. And there are some other sites that have music that are available to you, and we're covering that a little bit later when we talk about some other things. But number 13, you stop applying the information. Okay, this is what I mean by that. You started out, you was really excited, you up to the challenge. I'm doing a YouTube channel. I'm doing it. And then as soon as something hit you that was in your mind unrealistic, or something, the information that you got that you had been using, you didn't feel like you had to apply the information. There's no ifs and buts about it. But once you get the information, run with it. And I want to encourage you to go back to your notepad, look at the information that you gleaned, the things you learned that got you all motivated to start, and let's do it. Okay. Number 14, your equipment, your lighting. We talked about this in maybe how to grow a smaller YouTube channel, but it's definitely appropriate for now. You give up because you don't have appropriate equipment. I don't have the lighting. I don't have a camera. I don't have, start where you are. You remember, number 10 was start. Whatever you do was get started. Okay, so I'm gonna have a link listed below for resources to get your equipment and get your lighting and get your tripod, get the things that you need to be successful. Okay, don't let not having the equipment, if you just have a cell phone, start with that and do that until you could do something different, but start where you are. Don't forget, the equipment is not the major factor. Okay, all right. Number 15, you experience burnout. You've been doing it for over a year. You don't see any significant growth. I was talking with somebody. Of course, people are now asking me questions. It's crazy. People are inboxing me and asking me to be their friends and stuff like that, asking some advice, and I appreciate that. So if you have any questions, please put them in the comment section, and we'll definitely answer those questions for you. If we don't know, we will find the answer. Yes, we will. But you experience burnout. You flipping it. You tired of flipping it over. You're tired of turning it around. You say, I've had a strong face, I've presented, but it's just not working. I'm tired, I'm frustrated. Calm down. It's going to be all right. Everybody calm down. Everybody, don't let burnout cause you not to get up off of that couch. Get those bum-bums out your mouth, and let's get our YouTube channel rocking again. Okay? So get connected, adjust your mind, adjust your thinking, and get into a place where get into some of these chat rooms, join some of these communities. There are creator communities that you could join. And I always tell you to get on Facebook. There are some groups on Facebook, but there are some groups outside of Facebook. There are some meetup groups, and there are some groups that challenge you as a creator, because you are the creator for your channel. You are the creator. So if you're discouraged, that means the whole ship is discouraged. So you have to pull it out. Let's get to a place, even if you do feel like you burn out. They used to tell me when I was coming to fake it till you make it. I'm gonna tell you that. You're gonna have to do that until you make it, until you get to where you are. Push yourself and get it. Push it. Push. Another reason you want to quit and give up is because, and this is a hard one, but you've been blocked by YouTube. They banned your channel. They've locked you out. I don't want to do YouTube. Those giving some adjectives with that about who YouTube is. Well, that's a remedy for that. You need to go into the support, and you need to ask the question. You need to challenge YouTube, because it could have been erroneous. Unless it's just a reason where that you can never get back. But I would at least try. You need to try to get back. Okay, so now, once you go into the back, you can challenge YouTube on anything. Why? Because they want a good team. I want my team to challenge me. So I tell them, and my team is pretty small right now, but that's all right. They challenge me and they strengthen me to grow. And they know a lot about YouTube, and they know a lot about social media. So we're working it out together. But if they have blocked you, you figure out the reason why, first of all, and they have to tell you the reason why. Now, if there's a lot of things that you need to figure out about it. So you have to go back to where and get with the support team of YouTube, write a letter, challenge them, and look for some results. All right. Number 17, you feel like your support team have let you down. Nobody's supporting you. You've been supporting everybody. You've been liking, you've been subscribing, you've been commenting, and the next day, nobody's there. Okay, you're probably trying to do a lot of sub for sub. That's a big no-no with YouTube. Now, there's a difference in you supporting one person. You're in a group, and you guys yoke up together, and they say, hey, I would love to support your channel. All right, you guys, we're here on my screen, and thank you. We had a little technical difficulties. Don't worry about it. I'm going to take just a few more minutes, and I'm going to try to get some information to you. This is going to be needful for you. I wanted to make sure that you understand support should be good give and take. But whether they're supporting you or not, if you're building your channel, the true organic support is going to come if you have good content and you have a resource where you're going to be able to be strengthened. So stay in there. I'm on your team. You're on my team. Let's work this thing together. Okay, so I wanted to move to my computer so I could show you about the analytics. If you do not have YouTube Studio downloaded on your computer, you need to, as soon as this video is over, you need to get it downloaded. I already have it downloaded. I'm at the back, a dashboard of a car, as it were. When you get inside your car, you have to know what the screens do. You can't be in reverse if you need to be in drive. Or your location, you're supposed to be going to the airport and you at the bus station. You have to get your analytics together. You have to figure out where you're supposed to be and how things are supposed to be moving. All right, with that being said, here's my analytics. Okay, so I've had so many views, so much watch time, so many new subscribers. And see, I just really want to show you what things are happening, how it looks in the back. So you see how things are rocking and moving here, and how we had this tremendous growth. And I believe that's why we have these friend requests. We have these things going on. What your analytics do is give you an overview of what everything's going on, tell you how many people you've reached. It tell you how many impressions you have. It tells you the engagement, the age group, if it's men, if it's women. It tell you who your audience is so you can understand what your target audience is. It tell you your traffic source. And I was looking down here that a lot of my traffic source, over 50% of it, is coming from suggested videos. And that's right here on YouTube. So YouTube is suggesting my video more than it ever have. Why? Because I'm active. I'm posting. I'm doing the necessary things. So you have to do the necessary things for your videos and your channel to begin to grow. My percentages are low compared to some, but I know that I'm growing. That's what you need to see on your analytics, that you are growing. And so not only that, you see who your audience is. You see how many are males. I think I have about 87% ratio versus about a lower percentage. Ladies, hey, ladies, you need to come on and support. You need to do this thing. Let's get it. Okay, so we need to get the ladies on board, and they need to get involved with this movement. It tells you how to be more advanced in your planning. It tells you how to set up your checklist and so forth. So number 19, as it were analytics. But number 20 is where I really want you to succeed. I want you to go to Gmail, set you up a Gmail if you don't. I think Gmail is really, really good. It works well with Google Chrome. But go to Gmail, set yourself up a Gmail or an email address. Get you an email address, because some people feel like they have theirs and they're committed to it. Do that. But set up your email address and then go to all of the social media sites. Facebook, Instagram, create an account. They're free accounts. TikTok, Snapchat. If those are your genres, you want to get into those, do that. And then also I have Twitter. I also have LinkedIn. Okay, my links for those, would love to have you join me on social media, is listed below. Listen, you guys, Rome wasn't built in a day, and there's always going to be room. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe. Love you much. Have a great, great day. And don't forget to smile. Enjoy the trip. Don't forget, you're born to win, built to last. Thanks for joining Boss Moves 2.0. See you on the next video. Before I get started, like and share.